Hello and welcome to the second part of Idleon Crossover Event video. Here I left for 49 minutes. I wanted to test offline games. I left while fighting. What I do is I leave, I don't know how it's called, but it looks like a barbell. I'll show you. We'll also get offline games somewhere else, and I'll try to show you where I like to leave. Or sometimes I leave at the minor. So I played yesterday and today. I know a little more about the game. You'll see Idleon footage at the end of the video also. I did finish, had finished the first task, but I turned it in Idleon, and unfortunately it doesn't seem to be both ways. That would have been amazing if Idleon, you do some task in Idleon and it gives you stuff in idle skinning. It would have been great. But unfortunately it's not the case, but I want to make an Idleon video regarding this. We'll see at the end, once I succeed, what my goal is, and you can tell me in the comments if it's realistic or not. If it's not, then I'll have to make a judgment call, but there will be an Idleon video regarding this. By the way, you see the star beside the abilities. I didn't know that you can get more stars in this video, at least. So that's one of the things that I found out by playing yesterday and today. By the way, today, so where am I? I ascended once, and I'm at Bandit Bob in the desert. There's a task where I have to kill him several times. This is where I am after this footage, just so you know, because I'm not going to make a series out of this game. But thank you very much for all the interest you showed in the previous episode. So I'm just fighting the flower, and, you know, it's still the very beginning, level 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to get a new skiller. Can get up to 5 for all I know. Oh, I put $5 because I plan to do this thing with the crossover, which is, by the way, they say there's no limit date, which is great news. When I saw that, I said, okay, I'm going to need some boost. So I put $5 in the game. I bought a starter pack, which we'll look at smithing later, but I got the Infinity Forge. It's so helpful. So yeah, we keep going perks, and we got 6 points to spend, and climb up the tree, try to find out. So the fishing, never mind the fishing thing, we'll get it later. The vision increases your crit chance, I think. There's only one, I'm not completely sure. I forgot to check what it is. So I'll just ask you here. It's later. It's Vader, I think. So here I left while I was in the mountains. The mountains is where you get strength. Well, I like leaving where the barbell is, if you look on the left, because all three, the attack, strength, and health, are in the barbell area, which I forgot the name. Maybe it's called the gym. Oh, it could be the gym. This is where I like leaving, and when I come back, I get all. I get all of the 3 stats. Experience. Sorry, but as I said, I needed to at one point get some because after Ascension I had to start over. So I went into mining maybe. But the fighting, one of the things I was wondering is if I leave, like right here, or if I go anywhere, I continue fighting the mobs using idle fighting. I'm not so sure it works, but you can increase the efficiency of that in the tree somewhere. And even if I close the game and I come back, I get a bunch of money, I continue to fight whatever mob I'm at. So that's something I was wondering. Look, there's a little key telling me that I need to kill 3 more mobs. It's not really true because it's going to show 0, so 4 more mobs, and then I'll have access to the desert, which is my first goal. So now we're down to 2. I don't know what the star do. You see the star card below? It says 25. I got a few of them. Can you please let me know in the comments what it does? I got a few of them. Also, I bought more slots for my cards. I have 8 cards right now as I'm speaking to you, not in this footage. You might see that stuff because in the Idleon video that I want to make, you're going to see some idle skating and Idleon back and forth. I have an idea on how to build that video. So those little things reduce it. amount of time required to the timer for getting a new fish. Another miner, and eventually we'll how's it called? I'm after platinum right now, so here I'm going to unlock. Well, I can't. It's 92,000, so never mind. But I will very soon. And I'm just making some easy stuff. Only cost 52, and I got like 1,000. See, it's very easy to make money. Now I got 100,000, and I can buy a new anvil. Next one is 5 million. Look, it cost 33. I got 7,000. Come on, let's make some daggers. You see me clicking around here. That's because I'm trying to use a second anvil, but I don't think it matters. Whatever you want to build, you build it. Oh no, there's 4 juices for each anvil. I forgot. Now I have unlimited. I was trying to select the second anvil to use my 4 juices, and it would always use the first anvil. I don't have this problem anymore. Anyways, I'll figure it out eventually. I won't remove. I just want to use a second anvil where I have 4 uses left. Fish, which, yeah, sure, I can make that too. I got. Then I wanted to make a broken dagger, but it puts it on the left. So I was like trying to figure this out. I could make that sandwich as well, or this, both the same. So I got a bit discouraged here, but I'll fix it with the Infinity Forge. I mean, this is what, the first hour of gameplay, so please bear with me. Okay, so we level up our health a little bit, you know. Yeah. We're very close to make it, and this cost 10,000. I'm trying to find a way to get a little stronger, but I don't need to get stronger. All I have to do, I really destroyed those mobs easily, so I could sit there and manually fight these mobs, or just close the game and come back. And now I really play more offline / AFK, you know. Well, not even AFK. Honestly, I just close the game. I think that's the way it's meant to be played. But at the time I was a bit in a rush. I really wanted to do only the first task for the purpose of this video. But the second task, by the way, is to get to the mountains. The blue at the top, the blue lock that you see. So I hope it's not always to get to a new zone, because it could take a while to get that video out. My goal is to do everything. When I say everything, because they talk about the fact that you can get thousands of gems. I'll show you the description of it in the Idleon game at the end of the video after the conclusion, okay? But my goal is to reach, we'll see it later, but the red, I think they call them Keymaster, reach the end of the line that they show in this game, the event. But I think there's more after. If they talk about thousands of gems, maybe after that it's only gems. I don't have a clue. And what is it? Is it a statue? Maybe. I don't know what it would be. In Idleon, I mean. I don't have a clue. So 2 more. Still fighting those. I need 40 more. It can be tedious if you sit there and do it, but you know, you can leave, and there you go. Keymaster. It says 0 here, so that's the last mob. 128 out of 145, and I completely destroy it. No problem. I'm not sure how much time I actually played the game. I want to say 1 hour, but there's the AFK portion, of course, also. So only a few more kills, and we'll finish our first task. This is super smart by the developer Lava Flame 2. Very smart, because it makes us play this game to try to get benefits in Idleon. And it makes us discover this wonderful game. I really like it. As I said in the previous video, my opinion did not change. So what a great way to make us discover this game. So we made it. Well, this is the vault. I'm not fully, by the way, made Midas. Yeah, you just click on the mobs. I didn't know originally. But the vault, I think, if you kill mobs, you get more money or something. I'm not too sure. You have limited amount of time. Sometimes I die. Speaking of dying, I did kill the Grim Reaper. I don't know if we're going to see it. I hope we're going to see it. He does have a health bar. If you look on the right, I hope I die, in fact. Come on, kill me. Oh, maybe I die here. at the end of it. Yes, okay, look on the right, death. For those who don't know the game, well, later, without recording after all this, I killed it. And it unlocked a secret area that I more or less understand. He seems to be asking me for stuff. I give him stuff, and I don't know what that unlocks. It's pretty cool. Like in Vampire Survivors, I killed death itself. Okay, so we made it. And what I mean by reaching the end, if you look at... I'm not going to show it with my mouse, it's too late. You see AV Gamer below, there's like a line with cards, obols, candy, there's a die there, balls, and at the end, it looks like a statue. I want that. But is that reasonable? Please let me know in the comments. Is it going to take me a year? Or a month? Or a week? No, not a week. I expect a month. I don't know. So the 544418, I entered that in Idleon. So after this conclusion, as I said, I'm going to show you the description of the event in the game itself. While this video is much shorter than I expected, I did remove 10 minutes of fluff. Still would have been more than half hour, so I don't regret splitting the original footage in 2 parts. Will you ever see Idle's killing again on this channel, aside from the video I want to do in Idleon? Maybe once I'm done reaching my goal, I could show you my save file or something like that. We'll see. I really appreciate you watching these 2 videos. And stay tuned for the Idleon video I was talking about, although I don't know when it's going to be. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.